my project is giving out menstrual cups to ladies who would benefit from them, whether they're facing menstrual poverty or whether they just need to, whether it would make a positive benefit in their lives. People get in touch with me. It's mostly through Facebook. They'll send me questions and I'll answer them as best as I possibly can. And then from there, if they're interested still, I'll send them an agreement to sign and they send it back to me, and then I'll either meet up with them to give them their menstrual cup and just go over any final questions that they may have, or send it to them in the mail. And then even afterwards, I'll still give them support. So they could possibly say, hey, today's my first day, I've done this, can you help? And I'll try and help them as best I can. Just from what I know from my experience, it's full on. Because I'd been using menstrual cups for ages, and I was like, man, everybody needs to get on this, man. These are awesome. So I'd found this site that was giving them away for free, and I brought a whole heap, and I was trying to give them out to people. From that, somebody had mentioned to my auntie that I used menstrual cups and I'd probably be good for it. So she got in touch with me and asked me if I'd be interested to do it. And yeah, your wastage, that using tampons and pads, there's so much wastage. So that's less wastage going out into our community. In the long run, it's better for your health. It's better family-wise. Actually, it can also start the conversations between mothers and daughters, and actually it could possibly even increase bonds because it's something that they share. You typically, girls would just go to the shops and they would just buy the tampons themselves, whereas this is something that they could possibly talk to their mother about how to do it, or, it could be something they could do together. The amount of people that don't know about it, I actually was surprised that so many still hadn't heard about menstrual cups. So that in itself, it's quite different to all the other methods that are available. So it takes a little bit for people to get their head around it. Typically, people that used menstrual cups used to be classed as hippies, but now it's becoming more of a mainstream thing. And it's just changing perception, getting people more informed and letting them know that there's an alternative out there which is better for the environment, better for your wallet, better for your health. Everyone's been amazed that how easy it is, how comfortable it is, how low stress their period has become, how much they actually look forward to getting their periods now because it's made it not so much a big deal, and how easy it is for them to forget that they've got their period now. Even people who have heavy periods and they used to really stress about it, they're now not having to stress. They're amazed at how great it works. It's given, especially for people that are heavy, they suffer from heavy periods. So I had a lady, I shared her on my Facebook page. She used to have to wear quite a few pads all at once, and she'd have a towel on her seat at work, and she just hated it every month because it was, it was embarrassing for her. But now, since she's been using her cup, she hasn't had to use the towel, and she hasn't had to have that embarrassment because she's been able to just be normal, and she really likes that. When you're on your period, you don't have to be embarrassed. It lifts your self-confidence. It makes people happy to be able to have their period. They look forward to it now. It's not a thing where it has to be dreaded. They actually look forward to having their period, and that's cool because it should be just like another day. It shouldn't have to be a mate. Oh, here we go. I had one lady this morning, she was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for sending me a menstrual cup. I'm getting married in July in Rarotonga, and she was dreading it. And now she's like, oh, but I'm all good now. I'm covered. I've got my cup. I was like, oh, great. I have learned that actually a lot of ladies are too, it's a really embarrassing thing to talk about for a lot of people. And even, when I first posted up about menstrual cups, heaps of people were like, ha, 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 ha. And I was like, no, I'm not I'm not joking, this is serious. And I think there's a lot of stigma around it, that it should be hidden, like it's an embarrassing or it's a dirty thing, and it's not. It's something completely natural. Everyone goes through it. And, you know, everyone that messages me, they always apologise for going into detail, and I am like, it's not really that bad. They feel like they're just, yeah, they have to apologise for breaking some kind of boundary or something. I'm not sure. I honestly am thankful to have this opportunity. I think this is an amazing initiative. I think it's a little bit, you know, I think that it needs to be more. I think not only will the environment benefit from it, families benefit from it, the less, you know, you save money, the ladies, you know, your periods end up being shorter, they're more manageable. It's an amazing benefit, especially for females, and it also helps to get the conversations going too about it not being embarrassing.